What's up, YouTube? This is Random Nation coming at you real quick, and I know how all of you love drama. Drama. I got some drama for you today. You ready for this? Oh wait, I'm sorry, I forgot. This isn't YouTube drama for once. It's not going to be a bunch of people fighting over stupid crap. Oh, he called me a name. Get over it. Dang. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get into this drama real quick, shall we? And before I get into this, I'm going to go ahead and comment what I'm expecting to see in the comment section, because I know some Riri is going to comment this in this comment section. Well, see, that's why you just don't buy from them kind of places, because you just buy new, Well, while you buy new, can you tell me where you got $20,000 to buy yourself all new? Who'd you rob? Share the wealth. Man, nah, for real though, I mean, I have a good paying job, guys, but it's not good enough to spend out $20,000 in a couple of months. I'm lucky if I have a couple of $100 in a couple of months to spend out buying little stuff around the house. I mean, we do got 3 kids, and then, of course, me and Amy here in the house at all times, and I have to take care of my family. We had a lot of remodeling that we did, and we still have a lot of remodeling that we're still in the process of doing. So we're still putting out money into this house, which is okay because this house is becoming a home. It's becoming what we want it to be. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get back to the story. Long story short, we had the place we used to live in had a lot of electrical issues, and it messed up a lot of our appliances. And we had to go to rental places to buy some of the appliances, TVs, DVD players, all kind of different stuff. Refrigerators, washer, dryer, stove, all that. Well, we tried errands, we tried Rent-A-Center. They both ended up being crappy as hell. They treated us like crap, overpriced, rude as hell, talking about coming to your house like every day, even when you're not late, knocking on the door. Are you ready to pay yet? Excuse me, sir. Are y'all home? And we're going, well, of course we're home, but we're not late. Why are you at my house? Or why are you calling my phone every 5 minutes? It was highly annoying for companies to do that. And honestly, it falls along the lines of harassment. They're literally harassing you over $10. Well, actually more like $30 or $40. But still, they're harassing you over this money that you're not even owed to them yet. So, with that being said, we finally ended up finding this place called Bestway, and when we found them, they were awesome. Best place we ever found. They were really sweet, really nice. I had this young girl that worked there named Shrea. She was sweet. Anytime we had any kind of issues, we bought something. If it didn't work the way it's supposed to, she fixed it. She made sure that we got what we were supposed to get. We bought a stove that wasn't the one that we picked out, and we called her up, explained the situation. They brought us a whole new stove. We had a a washer that had an issue with it a couple weeks after we bought it, and she got us another one out here. We didn't have to pay no extra. Everything was taken care of. And, we never had an issue with the bills. We paid what we had and what we could pay, and never had an issue. And if we ever had an issue with something, like, say, something didn't show up right as far as us paying, she fixed it. She saw where it was wrong, and she's like, oh, yeah, you're right. It's not right. And she fixed it. Well, needless to say, we got all the appliances. We got the washer, the dryer, the TV, the refrigerator, the stove, all that stuff. Well, we have 2 TVs that we bought from. One of them we paid off. When Amy got her income tax check and everything, we paid off the TV. And didn't have no issues really with that one. However, the other TV was listed at $800. So it's like, all right, well, we really need to get a TV for Will because we only have the one TV, and Emily needs a TV. So we went out and bought Emily a little TV for temporary, just to kind of get her by until we could get another TV that was bigger. Now, mind you, it's still a 30-something inch TV, so she still got a really good TV, but we wanted to get them all 60 inches like what we have in the living room. Actually, ours in the living room is like 72, I think. So it's huge. But we wanted to get them all big TVs, because that way they have something nice of their own. Well, Chris's TV got paid off. We bought Emily's with cash. We went up there, bought Will's TV on payments, and it was marked at $800 on the floor for $800. And the reason why it was only $800 is it had scratches on it, had some scuffs on the side of it, and I believe it was missing the stand that was supposed to hold it up, so they just had it leaning against the wall. You know, of course, we had them turn it on, make sure the thing worked and all that kind of stuff. Checked all the plugs and all that stuff. Everything worked on it like that, but it had a scratch on the screen, I'm pretty sure of. And, you know, I had a few little things, but it wasn't nothing major, but it still took the price down to $800. I believe the TV originally might have been a little over $1,000. Okay, well, Amy just let me know that basically the legs and the stand for the TV was missing. So, of course, I was like, all right, we get this TV. And the girl that worked there, Shrea, she was real sweet, because the fact we had bought over 10 or 11 things from this company, that she would just let us go ahead and get the TV and let us take it home. We'll just get a mounted on the wall. She said, we don't really like mounting on the wall because it could fall, whatever. She's like, because we trust y'all and we know y'all, we're perfectly fine with that. So we get the TV, take it home, mount it on the wall, everything's fine. I actually ended up having to buy a mount for it, and I ended up having to put an extra stud in the wall just to make sure it was nice and sturdy on the wall. And I was perfectly fine with that. I spent a little extra money on the TV as far as mounting up on the wall, but it was fine. So we're thinking, okay, everything's fine. You know, we're paying on this TV, paying on this TV. It gets to 6 months, we're still paying on this TV, and they swap over to this other company as far as their payment things to where you can pay online. And their system wasn't exactly working the way it's supposed to, so it didn't show us how much was owed left on the TV. And of course, because Shrea's there, we usually would just call her up and say, hey, how much do we owe? She'd tell us never have an issue. Well, Shrea calls us up one day and says, hey, I just want to let y'all know I'm actually leaving the company because I have my personal issues that are going on and I need to leave the company to go deal with those. Which, you know, we hated the fact that she was leaving the company because we love her to death. She's a sweetheart. If anything, they should hire her back, fire the manager they have now, and put her as the manager because she was probably the best person they had in that store. In fact, she was the best person they had in that store. So she lets us know that she's leaving the company. She actually calls us personally to let us know that she's leaving the company and that she loves us as customers and she wants to thank us for all the time that she'd known us and all this kind of stuff. You know, and we appreciated that. That was awesome. She didn't have to do that, but Shrea, if you see this video, you're awesome. Yeah, so it was like, well, it kind of sucked, you know. So the next thing we know, Amy made the comment. She said, well, I hope if you leave the company that the company doesn't go down from this. And she said, well, I don't think it will, but, you know, just keep an eye on everything. Because if y'all have any issues, they know how to get back in touch with me. Well, that's cool. Well, a couple weeks later, we're going to pay on this TV because we're thinking, well, we shouldn't have, but maybe 2 or 3 more payments left on this TV because it was only $800. And we've been throwing in extra money here and there to kind of kick it on up there, so we shouldn't have that much left over. So let's find out how much we got left. And when I get paid one week, we're just going to go ahead and knock the TV out and have it paid off. You know, just because to have it done. Well, we call them up because their website still ain't working. They said, well, give it a couple more days, the website should be up and working. Well, we wait a couple days. We pay the payment like we normally do. A couple days later, the website's up and working. So we go on the website, and it shows we still owe $800. And we're like, well, how's that possible? The TV was only $800 to begin with. We've done paid that. Well, of course, we call the company, and they keep coming up with every excuse in the world why not to talk to us. They're too busy, got this going on, got that going on. I was like, all right, well, whatever. Just call us back when you can figure out what's going on with this. Well, the manager promised us on, I believe it was a Saturday, that he's going to call us back the next day, which, you know, if we'd have been thinking about it, the next day's Sunday. They're closed. So this guy's going to call us back on Sunday. He's off that day. So we didn't think nothing of it. Come Monday, we called her back. Still didn't get no answers to what was going on. Well, finally, I think it was a few days later, she finally gets a hold of this lady named Michelle, I believe her name was. And she says, okay, well, let me look into it and see what we can find out. Oh, wait, I skipped a part. I did. The manager that she talked to said that he was going to get in touch with Shrea and asked her, you know, what all was going on with it and if you know, she corroborates the story, he's going to fix it and make sure that, you know, we're almost paid off on the TV. Well, as I said, he never got back in touch with us, so we ended up getting in touch with this lady named Michelle. And she's like, well, let me look into it and see what I can find out. Just stay here on hold. I'll be right back.
After I threaten her.
Yeah, after Amy threatens to leave the company. She says, look, if y'all don't figure this out, I'm just going to bring the TV back up there, drop it off, and y'all can figure it out. We ain't going to keep paying on a TV that, you know, which, to be fair, we've done paid off the TV twice as far as we can tell. So this lady says, okay, not a problem. Let me put you on hold and we'll look into this whole situation. Well, she puts her on hold, stays on hold for well over 30 minutes, and finally comes back and says, well, it's $800 that's left on the TV. Well, how's it $800 left on the TV? I've been paying it, and it was only $800 original. Well, no, that was a used TV, and it was $2,000 something, you know, to pay the TV off. And we're like, how is it? Made no sense. So, you know, basically what it runs down to is the company's not willing to fix their mistake. And I understand probably in the people that's working there is, oh, these people are trying to get $800 off the TV. No, we're not trying to get $800 off the TV. We're trying to get it for what we were told that it was supposed to be paid for. We still actually have her original paperwork somewhere. I think Amy has it put up in some of her folders where it shows $800. On the back of the TV, it's wrote on the back of the TV, it says $800. But yet the lady that we're talking to is telling us, no, it was $2,000. No, it wasn't $2,000. It was $800. So we're being screwed over when it comes to that TV. So we have two choices. We can either take it back and call it a loss on all the money that we paid into it, which is obviously a lot of money. If it was well over $2,000 and we've got it down to $800, that's $1,200 right there that we've already paid into it, at least. So that's a $1,200 loss if we take the TV back. So obviously we're not just going to take a $1,200 loss. I'd rather take an $800 loss, which actually it'll still be about a $1,000 loss when it's all said and done. So we're going to keep the TV and we're going to pay it off, but we're posting this video so that other people will know what's going on. And this is the Anniston, Alabama Bestway. In case anybody's wondering, I almost called it Oxford because I always call those both Oxford Anniston. You hear people say it all the time, but it's the Anniston, Alabama Bestway. So if you're ever out in this area and you decide you want a TV or anything, don't go to that company. At least not while these people that are there now are there. And if you do go there, make sure you pocket a camera phone that's actually recording while you're talking to them about how much you owe when you first buy the equipment, because that way you have them on video saying how much you're supposed to pay them. That way when it comes down to it, you can take them to court. And you have video proof. So we also we will be posting a review on their website as well as on the Google reviews and on the, I think it's Angie's List is the other one that I found that I was going to do it on. And Yelp. That was the other one. So we're going to post the same review on every single one of these things, as well as a link to this video so those people can see that and then come to this video and they'll see how messed up the entire situation was. And the funny thing is, I know that these companies hate it when people do this kind of stuff. So we're going to go up there in the next few days to pay off this TV. And we're going to let them know by posting all of this directly in front of them so they can see how big of a mess up it was. See, just because we have to go through a rental place doesn't mean we don't have the kind of pull to mess you up. It's okay. You got one over. Imagine how much you're losing now because of all these people that aren't coming to your company. Y'all have a great day. This is Random Nation. I'm out.